Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in the kitchen at my favorite spot in front of the window, and I'm excited to share with you my August setup in my Unbound Planner. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So as you can see, I've laid out a few of the supplies I used to set up my first couple of pages and the first week in August. So of course I always need a little whiteout on hand. This time around I'm using this Bic whiteout exact liner, which has worked pretty well. Mostly I like it because it travels nicely in my little pencil pouch, so I have that. I have tweezers, which I use for some of the stickers that I put on, and I'll show you those in just a minute. Of course I have a ruler, always keep one of those on hand, and then just a few of the pens and markers that I used. So I have the mild liners in the light gray color in a brush tip and a chisel tip, and then also in this darker gray color here. So this is also in the chisel tip and has the bullet tip as well. And then I also used the friction pen in a few places, and this is actually in the 04 tip instead of, even though the barrel says it's an 07, that's the 07, and this is an 04. So I use the 04 for places that I need a little bit finer line. And besides that, some of the books and stickers that I used, of course I have my Louise Colors and Numbers book, and I'll show you that in just a moment and how I use that for my planning. And a couple of the sticker books, I kept it pretty simple, so I just used a few of the beginning pages here out of this Household Planner, Household Manager sticker sheet collection from the Happy Planner. Got that at Michael's with my 40% off coupon, as well as this Happy Memory Keeping sticker collection. And from here, what I've mainly been using is just the date stickers. So these small date stickers I'm using on the weekly pages, and I'll show you that also. All right, and if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I used a bullet journal for several years. This year for 2020, I am trying the Unbound Planner, and so far still enjoying it. I go back and forth every once in a while and thinking that maybe I want to go back to a bullet journal because I have several reasons, but in the end, I seem to be able to find all the things I need in the Unbound Planner, and the amount of time that it saves me in setting up still feels worth it. And I like the fact that I will have an entire year in one book, and I was filling up 4 bullet journals in 1 year, and that just seemed to be a lot. So let me go ahead and jump right in. As you can see, I just keep a few random post-it notes at the beginning, and we'll go ahead and flip to August. So as you know, if you've followed along or seen some of my other planning videos, I use the Louise Colors and Numbers system to determine not only my wardrobe each day, and I have a video explaining that I'll link below, but also to help me determine my monthly word and phrase to focus on, and my daily color of clothing to wear, as well as the monthly color to use in my planning. So again, I'll link the video below where I kind of walk through how to use her system and explain all of that. So for me, the month of August is an 11-2 month. So that breaks down into the grays and pearl gray, black, white color scheme. So I really kept it simple. I didn't add a whole lot extra. This is a sticker from a Boho Berry box, as well as this. I just used those mild liners in the light gray color to do some outlining. And other than that, a couple of things I know off the bat are a monthly meeting that I volunteer for, and the big question mark of if school will start. We think it's going to start on the 24th, and so far all we know is they will let us know by the 10th as to how it's going to look and what school starting will look like. So that all yet remains to be seen. All right. Then we go to the monthly planning page. So the Unbound Planner has this monthly calendar page where you go through a couple of journaling prompts and then your calendar page there, and then they have a second planning page for the month. So I use this notes page. It's just half lined and half dot grid. I use that for putting in the information again from the Louise Hay book. So like I said, for me, the month of August breaks down to an 11-2 month, and the key word is intuition, and the affirmation is I listen to the inner voice of wisdom. Then it gives you a place for your, of course you have the month of August, then you have your monthly priorities. All I did was some basic highlighting. I colored in the circles for your monthly goals and tasks and gifts and occasions, and then I just did a quick highlight for these headings for different ideas to incorporate into the month. Then we go into the first week of August. So it already comes with the first week highlighted in the little calendar. Again, I just did some real simple highlighting for the week's priorities and added in the coloring of the bullet circle there for the weekly goals and my things to do and my bigger tasks. Overall, most of this has stayed the same, and I sort of tweak my daily habits week to week just depending on what I'm working on. And then the second page of your weekly spreads is this page where you have the vertical columns for each day. And again, I like that they have Saturday and Sunday have their own day. They're very lightly gray colored, so that's fine. It still differentiates the weekend, but makes it where with our family we have a lot of business and activities that go on often on the weekend, so I like having a dedicated day for each day of the weekend, and I'm not trying to cram that all into a shorter spread or a smaller spread. And I have been keeping up with my meal planning, so I'll go through and write in the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I'm doing the metabolic renewal system. So the metabolic renewal system workouts, I've just been plugging those in just to kind of remind myself where I am in the system. And then those are the meals I sort of base things on, and then of course I tweak it based on, you know, either what we have on hand or if we're in the mood for something. But it's definitely helped just keep healthy eating in mind as I'm planning. And then of course I'll go through and add any other appointments towards the top section of each of these days, and then I just do my and I can show you this, show you this really quickly. So I usually just take my ruler, which has run away. I'm sure it's right in here and I just can't see it. There it is. So when I'm starting my plans for the day, I always come in with my ruler and just line it up there and go through every 1/8 of an inch or every other 1/8 of an inch and do a little box that's basically a check box for me to use as I make my list of things to do. And I like doing it this way with the ruler because as I go across it sort of keeps my writing straight, because it mimics having a grid where you know everything's kind of lined up. I usually go up to about there. The other thing I did was I whited out the top 3 bullets that were here, the little bullet circles. I just found that I never really looked up there. I just focused in on my to-do list. So I'm trying this for right now where I just white those out, and then I've used some of the stickers. These are from the household book, this one here, and use those to remind me of the Fly Lady focus for the day. So Monday is your weekly home blessing. Tuesday I use as bill paying and desk day. Wednesday is anti-procrastination day, so that little light bulb reminds me of that. Thursday is usually my errand and grocery shopping day. Friday is clean out your car, clean out your purse and bags. Saturday is typically family fun day, and I've just been using this. It is a bed, I think, but I thought, well, it kind of looks like a couch too. I don't know. It just sort of reminds me to take time to slow down and have family time. And then Sunday is Renew Your Spirit Day. So I just have the little flower for that. And the other thing I've been doing is writing in the weather in this kind of bottom section at the top. So at this little top box, I just write it in below there. And then of course I've added my personal numbers for each day. So the 2020 universal year is a 4, since 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 equals 4. And then you add your birth date, month, and day to that. So when I do that, then my personal year is a 3. And then you use that and add it to the month, to get each day. So like I said, August is an 11-2 month for me, so 3 plus 8 is 11, and it breaks down to 2. And then you add it to each day, so 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 plus 4 is 6, and so on. And that's how I've determined my daily focus as far as what color I'm going to be wearing. And then also I sort of have the system memorized, so I know that the personal day affirmations correspond to that. So 5 is I welcome change and rejoice in the new, and it's about change and surprise. And 6 on Tuesday is adjustment time. My home is a peaceful haven, and that's navy. Monday is going to be the turquoise and aquamarine blue, and then Tuesday will be the indigo or navy. So that just goes on like that. And that's all I've set up so far. The only thing I've done is white out there are little water droplets here if you want to track your water, and I've never used those, and I just kind of got tired of having to hold the space for those, so I did go through and white those out a while back, so I don't have those anymore. But other than that, that is my setup in my Unbound Planner for August 2020. And it's kind of a big transition month as we prepare for whatever school's going to look like, and getting ready for fall, and just being hopeful that things improve and we all stay safe and healthy. So wherever you are, thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy these types of videos, and check out my playlist down below. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.